To continue what I was just saying here, I'm on my way in, and one of the mottos of one of my mentors is really coming to mind. Damn, that is a demolished bathroom. That is not what he said, but that would. This whole place is to evoke passion and to evoke the stoke, to amplify the stoke. At least the action sports portion of it. Immediately though, this place is way more destroyed. At least right here. There's over, it's estimated at 600,000 square feet, but I think it's probably more so. And this one actually is designed by the infamous Albert Kahn, which I've seen those pillar types at all of these different facilities so far. And that one in particular looks like that one has shifted and fallen pretty well. And that's on the bottom. This is the first floor. And there's definitely been a lot of people here very soon, because it's been raining and very weird weather the last few days, so probably would have washed out a lot of these footprints is what I'm saying, and they're still everywhere. That is very sketchy, because that's a massive part of the floor that's fallen out there. This one, at least initial impressions, looks to be by far the worst structurally sound place. Where to party at with the ball. The party was right here apparently at one point. And these calcium deposits are very beautiful. I said in the AMC headquarters basement that reminded me of a cave. This is literally like a cave. They're all over. And those are the biggest ones I can see so far. Right here. That is very, very cool. Can't imagine that being very good for the concrete. So it's a bit darker in here though too, so I'm gonna grab the flashlight. I'm always very well geared up on all of these adventures, as much as possible anyways. Yes. Again, dirt bike trails, tracks. been wondering since the last video too if that's like a Suron or a Talaria, like an e-bike, e-dirt bike. So that would be fun as fuck in here. Okay. Doesn't seem anywhere near as big though. I've already pretty much walked across one floor. But then times 7. This is supposed to have 7 floors, so I'm gonna see if I can go in there because there's stairs in there. Okay, those are looking pretty solid. Again, more footprints. Hello? Kind of like knocking, I guess. Boats and hose. That is a very sturdy steel plate. Like that's gotta be 1/4 inch thick steel. I can feel how sturdy these steps still feel, so that's really good. Very, very reinforced concrete. I'm really starting to wonder if I went in the right stairwell though to be able to go anywhere else. Sick, okay. This one's open. So that was what? 5? 4? Very open. This floor is quite a bit smaller than the base floor. Ceiling about the same. Again, this is my head height at 6 feet. So that's easily 12 to 15 feet, give or take. That's interesting. It's a kiln, but what for? Ooh, the wind is ripping right here. I really don't want to walk too much in there. That does not look sound. Right when I was about to say there's not any like really good quality beautiful graffiti, there's that one, because everywhere else so far hasn't been that. that good to me. Oh, and I remember from one of the other videos, this used to be giant hand wash fountains. Plus, whatever gets put on the top of this building, ideally I would like to put the music studio and podcast area and all of those kinds of creative spaces. That would be like the gaming lab that I envisioned in the other places, and this one now. The gaming lab, the graphic design studio, 3D printer area, the whole creation area. Like with this amount of space, you could probably, if one whole floor, there's a squirrel way down there. That's a black squirrel. How the hell did you get up here, bro? I mean, I know how, but like, so that's kind of a funny squirrel moment. Like, anyways, to put all of those kinds of things in the top level, the creative lab, or second most to top, but I think maybe the top floor would probably be best for the apartment set for sure, because then you get a really good view of the city, the most security. You're at the top, most difficult floor to get to, most privacy. It'd be the most isolated. That was very fucking weird right there. I know the building didn't move, but it felt like something moved. And that is extremely concerning. Wow. And it's kind of perfect that the elevator is right in the center, pretty much. You'd have to make a personnel and, I wouldn't say equipment elevator, but you know, like a really big one would be perfect to be able to bring a bunch of people up and down with their bikes and skateboards, and or even just to move people's furniture and everything up and down to the top floors where the apartments and everything would go. So that's essentially the other side. I'm gonna see what's in this other corner. See, that might have been what happened too there. What? That felt like the ground moved again there a bit. And that brings to mind a very very powerful thing I hold very true in my mentality. That danger is very real and present, but fear is a response, and generally the worst response. Dude, that is sketchy. That doesn't mean you don't get afraid. Don't get me wrong, I feel fear. Like, I won't ever say I wish I didn't either, really. You just face it. There's the squirrel. Holy shit, man. That is one gnarly squirrel. He's just straight climbing on the edge of this building on the glass. Brother, I ain't gonna hurt you, man, so if you're scared of me, you're good. Yeah, you're good. Here, I'll walk away then. I don't want you to die, dude. That's super gnarly there. This is a cool part of the history here, though. This had to have been a whole locker room for this floor. Let's see if I can fit through there. Yeah. I could pretty much do this whole building in a few videos. Unlike the AMC one where they're hours long per floor. Because I pretty much just continuously record the entire time and keep it going. Say what I'm inspired to say, and yeah. If those steel plates or anything like that, I was way off on a 1/4 inch. That's a solid 3.5 inch steel door. Another bathroom. 2 bathrooms. And I mean, nowhere near as expansive as the AMC headquarters would be, but this would be great to make skate parks and indoor areas out of still. I really gotta say it though, the entire structure of this place is a lot more deteriorated than those other places as well. Like, look at this column. And that's how the stalactites form. So there's gotta be kind of cracks in the concrete then for water to be able to get through there. And look at that, man. Somebody rode an e-bike, or I couldn't imagine getting a full-size gas dirt bike up here. Not very easily, at least. But somebody brought one up here. Somebody brought a I think that's for sure gotta be a Tularia or a Suron then. Some really cool old school ductwork. Get a good view of this side of the street in Detroit over here. There's some people in the Paquette Avenue plant parking lot over there. This is a really cool part to me, to be able to even just see over the wall and over the fence into the Paquette Avenue place, to be able to look down inside of there. So essentially, most of these floors are going to be pretty much repeats of each other. Quite a few bird skeletons right there I was just walking on. Dude, I want to know. It's not even down there either. That might be what's down there in that pile then. Somebody just straight ripped that whole window frame out. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of impressed. Cause that's it's not easy to do, really. Would move if I really give it a go, but